LPBW, Amy Roloff celebrates 95-year-old dad, Gordon Knight. Amy Roloff, best known for her role on the popular TLC reality series Little People, Big World, recently took a moment to celebrate one of the most important figures in her life, her father, Gordon Knight, who turned an impressive 95 years old. Known for her resilience, humor, and unwavering determination, Amy has often credited her family as a major source of strength throughout her personal and professional journey. As she shared her heartfelt sentiments about her father's milestone birthday, fans were reminded not only of Amy's deep familial ties, but also of the values instilled in her by her parents' values that have shaped her into the person she is today. Gordon Knight, now 95, has been a constant presence in Amy's life. Born with dwarfism due to dystrophic dysplasia, Amy faced numerous challenges growing up, including multiple surgeries and societal barriers. Yet, through it all, her parents, Gordon and Peggy Knight, provided unwavering support and encouragement. They raised Amy and her siblings with a strong sense of independence, teaching them early on that they could achieve anything they set their minds to. Amy has spoken openly about how her parents never allowed her condition to define her capabilities. Instead of limiting her, they pushed her to explore her interests, from sports to academics, always emphasizing the importance of self-reliance and confidence. This foundation laid by Gordon and Peggy gave Amy the courage to pursue a life full of adventure and purpose. In a recent social media post, Amy celebrated her father's 95th birthday with a touching message. "Happy birthday to my incredible dad, Gordon Knight. You've lived such a full life, loved deeply, and taught me what true strength looks like. I'm so grateful for every laugh, every piece of advice, and every hug. Here's to many more birthdays together. I love you." The post was accompanied by several photos capturing different stages of their lives together, from childhood snapshots to more recent moments spent enjoying each other's company. The images served as a visual testament to the enduring bond between father and daughter. Gordon Knight's life story is one of perseverance, dedication, and quiet strength. Born in the mid-1920s, he grew up during a time when opportunities for those with physical differences were limited. Though Gordon did not have dwarfism himself, his daughter Amy's experience helped shape his perspective on life and parenting. He became a fierce advocate for inclusivity and fairness, qualities that would later be reflected in Amy's own activism and public persona. Throughout his life, Gordon worked hard to provide for his family while maintaining a positive outlook on life. His career path was varied, and he approached each challenge with determination and integrity. Whether working in business or spending time outdoors, his favorite pastime, he embodied a work ethic and appreciation for life that inspired those around him. His longevity is not just a testament to good genes, but also to a life filled with love, laughter, and meaningful relationships. At 95, Gordon remains active and engaged, continuing to enjoy time with his family and reflecting on a life well lived. Amy Roloff rose to national prominence alongside her then-husband Matt Roloff on Little People, Big World, which followed the Roloff family as they navigated daily life on their Oregon farm. The show offered viewers a rare glimpse into the lives of people with dwarfism and highlighted the unique challenges and triumphs the family experienced. While much of the show focused on the Roloffs, Amy's relationship with her parents, especially her father, played a significant role in shaping her identity and worldview. Throughout the series, Amy often spoke fondly of her upbringing and the lessons imparted by Gordon and Peggy. She credits them with giving her the tools to face adversity head-on and to embrace life with optimism. Her journey has not been without hardship. In addition to the physical challenges posed by her condition, Amy has endured personal losses and heartbreaks, including the end of her marriage to Matt after nearly 30 years together. Despite these trials, Amy has consistently demonstrated resilience and grace, traits she attributes in part to the example set by her parents, always been at the core of Amy's life. Alongside her 4 children, Jacob, Zach, Molly, and Jeremy, she has built a legacy rooted in love, independence, and mutual respect. As a mother herself, Amy has drawn heavily from the parenting style modeled by Gordon and Peggy, striving to raise confident, capable adults who are unafraid to carve their own paths. Her father's influence can be seen not only in how she raises her children, but also in how she approaches her own life. Whether running her own business ventures, advocating for disability rights, or simply enjoying time with loved ones, Amy carries forward the values instilled in her by her parents. Celebrating Gordon's 95th birthday was more than just a family affair, it was a celebration of the enduring power of family bonds. It was a reminder of where Amy came from and the roots that continue to ground her even as she moves forward in life. As Gordon Knight enters his 96th year, there's no doubt that his impact on Amy and the entire family will continue to resonate. His wisdom, kindness, and strength remain guiding forces in Amy's life, inspiring her to live fully and authentically. For Amy, honoring her father is not just about marking another year, it's about acknowledging the profound influence he has had on her journey. In celebrating his life, she reinforces the importance of gratitude, love, and legacy values that have defined both Gordon and Amy's lives. Fans of Little People, Big World, and followers of Amy's journey have long admired her tenacity and warmth. Seeing her honor her father serves as a powerful reminder of the human side behind the public figure, a woman who, despite fame and challenges, continues to cherish the simple yet profound joys of family. In a world that often focuses on youth and rapid change, stories like Amy Roloff's celebration of her 95-year-old father offer a refreshing perspective. They remind us that some of life's greatest treasures lie in our connections with others, in the lessons passed down through generations, and in the quiet, enduring love of family. As Amy continues to navigate life on her own terms, wielding businesses, supporting causes close to her heart, and raising her children, she does so with the knowledge that she stands on the shoulders of giants, including her remarkable father, Gordon Knight. And as she wrote so beautifully on social media, "You've shown me what it means to live with purpose, to love without limits, and to always keep smiling even when life gets tough. Thank you for being my rock, my guide, and my hero. Happy birthday, Dad." Big World. Jackson catches the attention of a new student. In the quiet town of Hillsboro, Oregon, life on the Roloff family farm is anything but ordinary. With its rolling fields, barnyard animals, and a house full of activity, the Roloffs have built a life that's both grounded and extraordinary. At the heart of it all are Matt and Amy Roloff, parents to 4 children: Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jackson, all of whom live with dwarfism due to a genetic condition called achondroplasia. While their lives have been chronicled for years on the reality TV show Little People, Big World, each child has grown into their own person, navigating the world in ways unique to them. Jackson, the youngest of the Roloff siblings at 17, has always had a quiet confidence about him. He's not the loudest in the family, but he carries a charm that often goes unnoticed until someone really gets to know him. With his love for sports, especially basketball, and a passion for video games, Jackson balances school, family responsibilities, and his own dreams like any other teenager, but with the added layer of living in a world not always designed for people his size. The story begins during a typical school week at Liberty High School. Jackson, now a junior, walks through the halls between classes with the ease of someone who knows exactly where they're going and who they're going to see. He's not necessarily popular, but he's well-liked. He has a small circle of friends, mostly from the special education program he participates in, and he spends most of his lunch breaks playing chess with a group of students who appreciate his strategic mind and dry sense of humor. But everything changes when a new student arrives. Her name is Olivia Martinez, a transfer from Portland who moved to Hillsboro with her family after her father got a new job. She's 16, with long dark hair and an easy smile that makes people feel comfortable almost instantly. From the first day, she stands out, not just because she's new, but because there's something different about her energy. She's observant, thoughtful, and unafraid to walk up to someone and introduce herself. It happens during biology class. The teacher pairs students off for a lab assignment, and much to Jackson's surprise, he ends up working with Olivia. At first, he's nervous. Not because of her, but because of himself. He's used to being seen as different, and while he's learned to accept that, it doesn't mean it doesn't affect him sometimes. But Olivia doesn't treat him differently. She doesn't ask intrusive questions or stare. Instead, she asks him about the experiment, listens to his answers, and laughs at his jokes. "Do you play any sports?" she asks casually as they label the parts of a cell under a microscope. Jackson shrugs. "Basketball. I'm decent." Olivia smiles. "Cool. Maybe I'll come watch one of your games." He looks up, surprised. "You don't even know me," she shrugs. "I do now." That simple exchange sets the tone for their budding friendship. Over the next few days, Olivia starts sitting with Jackson and his friends at lunch. She joins in their chess games, asks about their interests, and never makes anyone feel left out. She's curious about Jackson's life on the farm, and he finds himself opening up more than usual. He tells her about his brothers and sister, about how they've all grown up in front of cameras, and how sometimes that feels like a gift and sometimes like a burden. "You handle it really well," she says one afternoon as they walk home together after school. "Like I can tell you're not trying to be anyone else. You're just you." Jackson smiles, a little embarrassed. "Thanks. That means a lot." As the weeks go by, their bond deepens. They start texting regularly, sharing memes, talking about music and movies. Olivia introduces Jackson to indie bands he's never heard of, and he teaches her how to ride a horse during one weekend visit to the Roloff farm. It's on this visit that Olivia truly sees what life is like for Jackson, not just the physical challenges, but the emotional ones too. One evening, as they sit on the porch swing watching the sun set over the fields, Olivia turns to him and says, "You know, I think people forget that everyone wants to be seen for who they really are. And you're really easy to see." Jackson chuckles. "What does that even mean?" She smiles. "It means you're genuine. You don't pretend to be something you're not. And that's rare." It's in moments like these that Jackson realizes how much Olivia's presence has changed things. He's still the same guy he was before she came along, but now he feels like he's standing a little taller, not physically, but emotionally. He starts participating more in class discussions, volunteering to help with school events, and even considers running for a position in student government. Of course, not everyone is immediately accepting. There are whispers, sideways glances, and the occasional comment from students who don't understand why Olivia spends so much time with Jackson. But Olivia doesn't care. When someone makes a joke about his height, she shuts it down without hesitation. "I hang out with him because he's cool," she says bluntly to a group of girls who were giggling behind his back. "If you can't see that, then maybe you should look a little closer." Her loyalty doesn't go unnoticed. Even teachers begin to notice the change in Jackson's demeanor. His grades improve, and he seems more engaged in school activities. One day, the principal pulls him aside after a student council meeting. "I've noticed a big difference in you lately," Mr. Thompson says. "You seem more confident." Jackson nods. "I guess I just feel like I belong somewhere," and he does, more than ever. Back at home, the Roloff family watches Jackson's transformation with pride. Amy sits him down one night after dinner and asks how things are going at school. "It's good," he says simply. "There's this girl, Olivia. She's different." Amy smiles knowingly. "Different in a good way?" Jackson nods. "Yeah, she doesn't treat me like I'm fragile or like I need help all the time. She just treats me like me." "That's special," Amy says softly. "Don't take that for granted." Jackson doesn't plan to. As winter approaches, the school hosts its annual holiday dance. For the first time in years, Jackson decides to go. He borrows a suit from Jeremy, gets a haircut, and practices dancing with Satch in the living room. On the night of the event, Olivia picks him up in her car, wearing a beautiful red dress that makes her look like she stepped out of a movie. "You ready?" she asks with a grin. Jackson takes a deep breath. Yeah, let's do this. At the dance, they stick together most of the night, laughing and dancing, occasionally breaking off to talk to other friends. Some people stare, but Jackson doesn't care anymore. He's not looking for approval, he's just enjoying the moment. Toward the end of the night, Olivia leans in and says, "You know, I think you caught my attention the very first day we met." Jackson raises an eyebrow. "Is that right?" She nods. "You weren't trying to impress anyone, you were just doing your thing. And I liked that." Jackson smiles. "Well, I'm glad you did." They walk out into the cold night air, hand in hand, the lights of the gym fading behind them. Around them, the world continues spinning, but for Jackson Roloff, everything feels just a little bit bigger and a whole lot brighter. This fictionalized narrative explores Jackson Roloff's journey of self-discovery through the lens of a new friendship that challenges societal expectations and reaffirms the importance of seeing people for who they truly are.